There's the giant woman.
Oh my goodness, let's go!
The giant woman has come to give us her grace. Hello, CL. How are you doing?
Hello.
Don't worry, I'll shrink you down.
Okay.
There we go. We have decided on the championship of the Bizarre Bowl just recently. Would you like to
tell me
hear?
about it. Tell me all about it.
Well, first off, it was the very first tie of the Bizarre Bowl between Lisa Definitive Edition and Hello Charlotte. And through the community poll vote, they thought Lisa, the Definitive Edition, will go on to the championship to face off against the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Ooh, I've heard really good things about Stanley Parable.
You have never played it, huh?
I've never played it, but I have it. I was gifted it for Christmas last year, and I was told to not look anything up, and to play it, and to enjoy it.
That sounds delightful. Now, before we get started, I'm gonna change the title of the stream, and then we have a daddy to win over. You think?
Hell yeah. In the meantime, hello, cat lady. Hello, played,
Yes.
I insist, understood, and Mr. I'm out of ideas. I love your name. Hello, person I have not met. Yep, hello. Good evening to everyone. How is everyone on Cuddly's stream tonight?
Yes, make sure you introduce yourself to those that may not know who you are.
I'm CL Valkyrie, your local retired VTuber. Play a lot of Nintendo games, JRPGs. I do art. Haha. This little, I keep forgetting that I have a little flippy thing move.
Oh, yeah.
This art you see on screen, I did that. So I do art. Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up even.
All right, excellent. I'm glad to hear it then in this case. So I'm gonna change our title to make sure that it's under Dream Daddy.
Yeah.
Will be ours. And I'll make sure that you, CL, are posted here. So that way, anyone who wants to follow you is able to within the title as well. There we go. And
Perfect.
Change it to Dream Daddy for the category. There you are. Done. Hopefully this goes through because I have noticed that Twitch on the main website as well as on my OBS has been a little bit iffy on updating properly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was trying to put up the post or poll within OBS and it was taking so long to properly get itself accommodated, so to speak. So, I'm gonna see if, for any reason, it does through here. And if anything else, feel free to let me know, my delightful chat. If for any reason, it doesn't show up, I might have to do it through this one here, too.
Also, roger that, Ideas. I'm gonna be calling you Ideas because I call this one Muffin.
Oh, yes. Wait, there's no one else who is called Muffin? But this is a day in which you get the game that you get to date a DILF. A daddy that I want to be that friend that I want as a friend.
Uh-huh.
Yep, basically that's the gist of it. So, with that said, this game was made by the Game Grumps. For those of you who may be wondering about that. Okay, hopefully the stream info has been updated. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh here. Yeah, it's still trying to update on my Twitch channel for some reason. It's like, it's having some connection failures, so feel free to let me know within the chat if the stream information has been changed, that it's been changed from just chatting to Dream Daddy. We gotta make sure that we make some good preparations because we are aiming to win over Damien's heart completely and not diddly-daddly, shiddly-shabby, so to speak.
It looks good on my end. I can see that the game category is Dream Daddy.
Got it. Excellent. Yeah, I don't know why it's being a little bit iffy with me today, but I'm glad that you are able to see it on your end. All right, let me go ahead and share it within our chat then. Make sure that you are okay with what is being showcased. Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh
I can see it. We're good.
Okay. It looks so much slower. It's like if you don't pay for Discord Nitro, you're basically screwed a little bit with the buffering. I gotta save up that money though. Gotta save. do have $2,000 within my savings now, though.
Oh, yo, let's go.
It's a good start, honestly. I don't remember having that much money for like years when I was saving up for my PC tower. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. We're loading up.
Oh, it gets me every time, but whenever I see Dad Book, I'm like, this is amazing.
Yep, absolutely. Oh yeah, we did say something from Steve from Dad Amazon. I'm out with your delivery. Should we just ignore that for right now?
For right now, I think we should.
Okay, sounds good. And then we already messaged that before, so... Alright. So, are you ready to message Damien again to win his heart over?
Yes, I think we did a really good job last time. So I think with what we know and what we've kind of managed to like glean and figure out, I think we got this.
Okay, I think so too. Let's get started.
Absolutely.
We got 2 dates, I believe, with the 2 hearts left over. So let's make it count.
Anyone who tells you that a drink isn't manly hasn't had a heartbreak before is what the tooltip was.
Are you blobby kidding me? Is that what they said? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be... Yeah, that's our representation right here. I'm just in front of you here. Hopefully, this is within safe space boundaries.
Oh, absolutely.
Alright, I want to make sure that everyone can see the text. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. Well, let's find out. I open up Dad Book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door.
Huh.
Dad, he got a letter.
I got mail.
You got mail.
In more ways than one in this game. Oh, is it from Grandma?
No, it's from Damien.
Oh, how poetic. Whoa. Can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn. The dude goes all out.
He's great. Cat Lady, I see why you love him.
Yep.
Sorry.
No worries, it is time. Oh, don't worry, he's not gonna go into that meta territory. Don't you be concerned. It's just a nice simple story about dads dating each other. Nothing horrific. Unless you fail.
No, I'm not good with horror. Yeah, I'm not good with horror. I would not have picked this game if it was horror. You're safe.
Yeah.
There's no fourth wall breaking. In a horrific sense.
Yeah.
There's no Monica. You are fine.
Yes, and it's not like Saya no Uta either.
Luckily, I don't know that one.
Let's just say it's from the same writer and director from Madoka Magica.
Oh no.
And there's a lot of flesh.
Oh no.
I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads. Can you read
Oh
this?
no, I have to read cursive? Oh shit. Okay. Dearest Cuddly, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing, rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily, under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unforeseen, your companionship has helped a great deal. Not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit. And for that, I thank you. That said, Cuddly, if you will allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema, followed by a moonlit stroll would be to your taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect, D. Bloodmarch.
Yeah, you are correct. That actually doesn't look cursive. It would be a lot more complicated than that. I think it is Sabino.
That's great.
You were able to read that quite well, though, so congratulations.
Thank you. I took this small moment that I was complaining to read ahead a little bit.
Oh, I see, yeah. Well, Mr. Out of Ideas, I'm gonna be playing nothing but weird games for the entire month of April, so I might go mad afterwards, who knows?
That's gonna be fun.
Amanda and I both look up from the letter.
Wow.
He's good.
So, you gonna catch a movie with him?
Of course, he likes that art house foreign horror films.
Alright.
Yeah, I better message him on Dadbook and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut.
You have to write him back. A real letter!
You think I'm gonna be as poetic and eloquent as him? But
Do you want a DILF?
my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon.
We need a dad that we'd like to friend.
Yep.
Dad! You have to! He wrote you a letter! That's so cool!
Not a lot of people write letters. They probably just do a DM or, hell, a email nowadays. But not letters. This is going beyond.
Above and beyond.
Will you help me? I need to class this up. No, I wouldn't be that bleak.
Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, and then enclose them in the letter.
Oh, so you're buying. Okay. Oh, that's classy. Amanda and I hop into my laptop and peruse showtimes. He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy kind of guy.
Nope. Oh, hey, here's one.
Vampire Crusade 2? That doesn't sound like an art house horror movie.
Not at all. Evil never dies.
That actually sounds like a B movie schluck. That might be enjoyable.
Potentially.
I don't know. That sounds kind of stupid.
Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration into the ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head.
If it's not on the Criterion Collection notice, then probably not interested. Really?
Nah, there's just a lot of blood and vampire titties.
Wow. You think it would be into
At least
that?
she's honest.
I mean,
Wait, that means she watches that.
what kind of vampire titties, though? Are they actually bird titties that are vampires?
I adore you, Muffin.
Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien.
Oh.
Okay, we gotta start constructing this then. Okay.
Oh, no.
I'm thinking the first one. I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. I don't think hay is gonna cut it.
No, absolutely not. I think that's the worst option we can choose. The
I'm feeling the first
bottom
one.
one? Yeah, the bottom one seems weird. I feel like it's leading you into thinking it sounds fancy, but the grammar's actually not correct.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like grammatically correct in my belly button eye in any sense of the word. I think
Yeah, so I think it's the top one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the top one here.
Good one. What's next?
I probably don't want to go with the first one. And I probably
Hey,
don't want to
remember
go
when
with the second. Let's go with the third. I must confess Yeah, this one's gotta be it.
Yeah.
At least we're being honest that we're not that skilled in literacy.
Yes, 100%.
I must convince of my amateur control of the written word.
Jeez, Dad, have some faith in yourself.
Yes.
Okay, we're trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling.
Okay, let's see here. You find me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. That might be good. I did very much enjoy the adventures we found ourselves in the last we met. That earnest shit was pretty messed up. No, not the third one.
Oh my god, that last one's totally not the right answer, but that is funny.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't fit with the flow of where we're going. I say maybe the first one again.
Yes.
You find me in good spirits. Well, I felt very much the same after our last encounter. That definitely has a nice flow to everything we've been writing so far.
And it feels almost like the message is the same.
Yeah, I personally think
Yeah,
so.
we're
It
not
has
breaking
the
tone.
right theme to it.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah.
Ask him to hang out already!
Hey! Let's not rush things, Amanda. True art takes time. See?
Look at you! You're in character!
Somewhat. Alright. I'm starting to think the first one again. While a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored of the situation at hand. Like Brugger's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. I think that might be stretching it out a bit too much. Like the fall
oh
of
my god.
Icarus, we went too close to the sun and we had our wings burned.
Yeah, I think it's trying too hard to be edgy.
Yeah.
So I definitely think it's the first one.
Let me get at that. No, probably not that. Yeah, it's a lot of the first one. Yeah, let's go with that. While a strange
Perfect.
turn of events, I found myself enamored of the situation at hand.
Bring it home, Pops.
All right, let me take you on. I got 2 tickets to the movies. Just the way that you just structure it, and then just go, let me take you out.
That is amazing. Oh my god.
I would very much enjoy your company. Accompany me to the cinema. Nah, it's too stretched out. I think the third. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. I personally think so.
Yeah. That bottom one's a little more gentlemanly, too.
Yeah, well, being dignified. Perhaps a bit dapper.
Yes, I'm all on board for that one.
It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema.
Smooth. Calling it the cinema is a classy move.
Don't critique good wording.
Bro.
Enclosed, you will find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. I don't know about titillating, but
That
I
is
guess if it incorporates vampires who have the bird of the tits, then yes, it might be titillating.
Oh, haha, I get it.
Best witches, hard daps, will carry on. I think namaste.
Yeah.
Something peaceful about that. Yeah, let's go with namaste. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. No, I agree with you. Because I think best wishes is too Hallmark.
Oh. Good thing I don't say best wishes whenever I speak with you. Okay,
Oh,
here's a
it's
personal question
fine.
for you, CL. Because you have noticed that I structure my DMs in a very peculiar way. Like, I'm very quick to the point, but I try to be as formative or informative with my word structure as possible. How do you think that is on your behalf?
I have 2 answers for you. One is
Okay.
that it feels very, like, professional, proper, but also still considerate.
Okay.
And every now and then, whenever I agree to something with you, I feel like I've just signed a contract and I love it.
Oh. So I'm
Like, just
the
getting the
devil
much
in the fine
obliged.
details then. Yes. Sign this
Like, just
and then you will be in great riches. That sounds grand. And then I sign my name. My full name. Fancier that way. Cuddly Valkyrie.
Perfect.
Oh, I see your message there, Mr. Avowed of Ideas. Ha! Condensed milk and sweetened condensed milk? Lovely. Sorry if I didn't see it right away. I was so focused on making sure the letter was on point.
That is great.
Is this okay? Oh! Alright,
Oh.
time to become Bob Ross.
Oh.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Don't worry, it's not a big transformation as the other one. Here we go. How do I look?
Watching. Oh my goodness, you are glorious. Let's go.
There we go. Now, I'm
I
gonna
love
make sure
this.
that I'm not quite in your way here, so there we go.
Cuddly Ross.
Cuddly Ross. Is this okay? Amanda
Yeah.
reads over my sloppy handwriting.
Oh,
I don't have to reread this, but I mean, I can still read it. A lot of people don't have that sort of clarification when it comes to their lettering. Let's just say it like that. It's like a lot of scrambles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have to reread this, so we can cut.
Nah. You spelled his name wrong.
No! What?
Huh? Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes.
I don't even have any toes!
That's funny. Now all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox.
Delightful. Can I seal it with tape?
That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back.
Oh god, are we gonna try and melt something in order to seal it? Kind of like with the purple wax?
Yo, let's go.
Amanda leaves the room and returns. Oh yes, imagine me basically have little miniature toes, like right on the bottom. That's just like millions of toes helping me to waddle. Amanda leaves the
Wouldn't
room.
that just be a centipede?
Maybe, possibly. It would be a lot more, maybe a millipede.
Bro!
And returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood.
You gotta have a wax seal.
Like that kind of seal? Get that seal of approval?
You gotta have a wax CL.
Yeah. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's that other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax onto the folded letter and expertly presses the small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing...
Here it is. Your sigil.
If it's not a muffin, I'm gonna be pissed.
Right?
Oh, you know what? A little kitten with a bow on its head? That's still good enough. That's awesome.
That's wholesome.
You know what? That's fine. It's not a muffin, but that will do. It's not my Oshi mark.
Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch.
Well, I guess all there is to do is deliver it to his doorstep now, huh?
Oh, I thought we were gonna get a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy.
There, you still have carrier pigeons like in World War One. Yeah, I'm as dumbfounded as you are there, Cuddly.
I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons.
What?
Right? Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good.
I don't want to know if any of this is true. I have a secret grudge against pigeons, apparently. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot in this door and go back home.
Mission accomplished?
Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around when I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day, he had left another beautifully crafted letter, thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit, and I show up to the theater a little bit early. It's good to be early, oftentimes. It's a chilly night, and the theater is kind of crowded, but it's still nice.
How do you do?
I jump at the sound of his voice. I turn around to see Damien right behind me. Always like he was going to give me a hickey on the neck. You should do that laugh more often. Have it as a sound redeem for your streams.
Oh no.
Anyone?
We'll see about that.
Anyone in favor of having that laugh for a future soundbite, maybe for points or even bits? I'm not gay, but holy shit, yeah, of course.
Isn't he great?
Yep. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for?
I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you.
It would have been a lot better if you gave me that hickey. Was that thunder? Is it going to rain soon?
I didn't hear anything.
What?
Huh.
Awkward silence!
Ah!
What? Regardless, the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets.
You're welcome.
Please, allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids or perhaps Milk Duds. Oh, I like this guy. He's got that good taste.
You know what? As long as it's not Raisinets.
I like those.
You like those too? I'm not a big fan of
I
raisins.
love Glosset raisins.
You know what? You'll get all the Raisinets then. Here, have all the Raisinets.
Perfect.
At the movie theaters or at home, Raisinets. I always remember seeing that sponsorship whenever I watched Cisco and Ebert when I was growing up. They would always promote Raisinets.
That's funny.
Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Oh, my dad's here. Oh, there he is.
There we are.
I turn around to find Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Oh.
Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends.
Whatever, Dad.
Oh.
And what movie will you be attending tonight?
It's gonna be the same movie, isn't it?
Absolutely.
My friends are making me see some kids'
Oh.
movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it.
Oh.
Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies.
Oh my.
You? Watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it.
Huh.
Good luck with that, Dad. Lucian rejoins his friends and I look over to Damien. I can't imagine him wanting to go to a movie theater to watch a movie about talking animals. Unless it had Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart in it.
Will Ferrell's pretty great.
Yeah, he did a talking dog movie though recently. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
It was R-rated apparently. Yep. Nice and filthy, raunchy and whatnot. I remember now. That reference I made just became more potent. Good luck with what?
It's nothing. My son loves to tease.
We wait in line for a little longer and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong.
Huh.
Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I could see that he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. Well, he is wearing a lot of clothing.
True.
And he doesn't have any sweat stains around him. Wouldn't that be a nice detail if he had all sorts of sweat stains, like it was pouring all over his vest?
Oh, I feel so sorry for
Yeah,
him.
like
Like
around
getting
the
sweat stains
armpits or
out of fancy
something.
clothes like that would suck.
Yeah. But luckily, well, people would like a sweaty man in some regards.
Yeah, that's why they do, what's his name? The grill dude.
Oh, yep, absolutely. You mean Colonel Sanders?
Yeah!
Okay, let's ask what happens to be the matter. I think that
I
might be
agree.
the best call. Make sure he's alright.
Yeah, because like the middle one's too assuming and the bottom one is, I think, just a jerk move, so definitely the top one.
Yeah, let's go with the top one. Ah, there we go. We got the hearts.
Aww. Everything is perfectly fine.
He might be anxious about us dating like this.
Well, maybe. I'm so, excited for this film.
Really?
Hmm.
Maybe there is some true art house horror vibes in this movie after all. This movie could surprise us.
I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better.
So basically, you're a horror buff. You must have Shudder. Don't forget to subscribe to Shudder if you want all of those classic horror, foreign, and even suspenseful movies. Only pay around $55 USD for a annual membership, and you'll get all that access. I don't know what it is in Canada. I don't even know if it's being broadcast in Canada. So don't quote me on that. But it is a channel that is primarily for horror buffs. Do you have a favorite horror movie?
Of course I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. Oh no.
That's the Disney original movie that you found on the Disney Channel.
Oh no. Oh, this poor guy.
He likes that kind of horror. So that's why he's sweating profusely. He thinks it's gonna be that intense.
For him, it probably will. If he's anything like me, oh god, he's not gonna have a good time.
Wait a minute, though. He said that he likes the art house foreign horror movies. Those can be absolutely petrifying and psychologically damaging. Maybe he wrote that in just to show off?
Could be. For the aesthetic?
Perhaps. Oh. Interesting. That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I've never heard of. Yes! And The Shining is a good horror movie, actually. Yeah, I do love The Shining. It really gets deep into your head. Stanley Kubrick was a master of bringing that all together. Even if it meant that Shelley Duvall was traumatized afterwards, which is unfortunate.
Was he?
Oh yeah, Shelley Duvall, who was the wife. Let's just say her and the director Stanley Kubrick did not get along very well when filming that.
Oh no.
And you see her on Dr. Phil, she is not in the best state of mind, which is sad. Because I remember watching her fairy tale theater productions too. Damien's knuckles are turning white. Looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
What?
You must be joking. I love horror movies.
The lights dim for the film.
Oh
no! That was a scream!
Oh no!
Damien screams.
I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all.
This is definitely UCO, isn't it?
It sure is, buddy.
We settle in as the film starts. It hasn't even started yet! Oh no! I offer Damien some licorice and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. Oh no! The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with blonde silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin.
Alright, I'm
interested. It's gonna be like
interested.
one of those... Oh.
Hmm?
Ooh. Could it be those type of... Oh. I'm surprised they would allow this in a regular cinema. Maybe. Alright. You want to be Romulus?
Sure. Awaken my coven.
Two more vampires slide the tops of their stone coffins onto the floor. Brother, is it time? You can go with Carmela too.
Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time.
The three look at each other, and then to the camera. They're breaking the fourth wall. One.
For the Vampire
Crusade!
Yeah.
This rules. The trio of vampires flies up into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as this sound is actually a pretty fun flick. We get to a tense moment of the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, It is good to finally meet you.
General, I agree. It's
Go
it's
ahead.
good to finally blood you.
Oh my.
Romulus leaps up and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera. This is giving me some Hammer vibes.
Oh
Like the
god.
Christopher Lee vampire films. Those ones. With the really bright red blood. Which I heard that Sleepy Hollow pays a little bit of homage to those films.
Ugh.
Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand.
Ship it!
I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires of blood or vampiric blood.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Don't be.
Eh,
Damien retracts his hand and places it back in his lap.
I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic and I got to an extremely scary section.
Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. Even though it's not really... It's more pulpy and kind of schlocky than we originally anticipated. I wish you would hold my hand again.
Aww.
Ah! Maybe I could do something to try to make him feel more comfortable. I've got it! I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie! That won't be aggravated to all the other participants watching.
True though.
Alright. Dag joke. I'm putting it out with the dag joke.
Well, and humor is the best way to dissolve any kind of tension,
Yeah.
so absolutely.
Yeah, let's go with the dag joke. I mean, he's told dag jokes during the grill meetup.
Oh, that's true, he did!
Every one of the other dads did. I think a dag joke would do the trick.
Let's do it.
Oh, there we go. I was right.
Perfect.
Where does a dog go when it loses its tail?
What?
There.
To the retail store.
Oh, that's so bad.
Oh! I yelled that last bit a little too loud for a crowded movie theater, but I could see a smile form on Damien's face.
Oh.
Good one, Cuddly.
The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe you would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene of the movie, where Romanus, Bad Blood, and the General's wife embrace each other in his crib.
It appears that the Vampire Crusade, or the true Vampire Crusade, was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts. Our cold, unbeating hearts.
Romanus and the General's wife began making out. Hard. Like, they're not even on the bed. They are doing it on the, like, rocks or a boulder.
You know what? Whatever works.
Oh my.
The film fades to black and the end appears on the screen. But then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover Carmilla, who watch the two from afar. Oh no! Twist ending!
Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3, Eva must die again!
More thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again and the bloody question mark now accompanies the end. I gotta be campy with that. You gotta have a campy delivery with that kind of thing. You have
Absolutely.
to. It would have been funny if you did it straight like Leslie Nielsen in the Naked Gun movies or show. But yeah, I had to be campy. Damien and I walk out of the movie theater amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He even seems kind of invigorated. Must have been a makeout sequence.
Absolutely. What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian,
Yes.
I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore.
Yeah. It was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be. I mean, they were just flying everywhere.
Oh no, like High School of the Dead level flying.
Flying high, sprouting those beak things.
True. Come, the night is young. Let us take a stroll.
Damien's making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk in the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. It can be, yes. Lovely night, isn't it?
As lovely as the company, yes.
Oh.
I like where this is going.
He thinks I'm lovely.
Oh.
Damn. Okay, here comes the smooth response. Let's say...
You know what? Like, cool or... Like, okay seems submissive. Cool means, like, you're too into it, but thanks is...
Yeah, I think thanks might be the best one. No, they're not both vampires. They are just delightful delves.
Yep.
I think thanks would be the right one. What about you?
I absolutely agree. It seems reciprocative
Yeah.
word. Yep. Which is probably more his style.
There we go. There we go.
No. No problem.
Crushed it. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I swear I'm one smooth operator.
Nice.
I can't believe I had that song basking in my head when that line came through. Does anyone
Proud of
even
you.
remember that song?
I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever listened to it, though.
It's a old one, but it's a nice, smooth ditty back in the day. Are you getting a little hungry? Maybe we could stop up and grab something to eat. Like, I don't know, my neck? My back?
Yeah?
Lick my t-shirt and my smack?
You know, the food we have at home.
Yeah.
Wink.
That's fine too.
Worry not, friend. I've a plan.
We turn the corner and greeted by the gates of a cemetery? What?
Oh.
Are we going in there?
A little bit of Victorian flavor, Cuddly. Trust me.
Oh, the skeletons are gonna serve us appetizers.
We are going to become the appetizer. Just watch.
I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. As we crest the small hill, we got a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic.
Picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition. An appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say?
I mean, as long as we don't get the vampire titties, I think we're good.
I agree.
Yes, and you know, a little thing of past Cuddly. I did get brought to a cemetery for a picnic by my mother before, like years ago.
Really?
Yep. But it wasn't during the night. It was during the afternoon. So it wasn't the same.
Interesting.
It wasn't the same sort of atmosphere. With the
That's
floating,
true.
Damien produces a blanket and picnic basket. Is Yogi around here? He's normally in the woods. Wait, where were you hiding that?
Don't worry about it. Under my cloak?
You mean this entire time? Oh, right. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down, gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of wet red wine and a fine selection of cheeses.
In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures. Huh.
That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I had trouble handling the scary movie.
Oh my.
I wasn't.
Besides Peely.
Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head.
Oh no! Seeing that kind of image when you were a 13-year-old, yeah. That definitely can do something. It can definitely,
dear.
especially during that kind of phase, yes.
Mm-hmm. I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror film. So I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times.
Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie.
It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help. Graveyards, however, I think there is something rather beautiful about death. Ceremonies. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think, gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death, brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second.
I want to hug him. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in the graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. What is that?
Ah!
I'm not sure.
Huh.
It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us. Its shape taking a more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for health. Health! Help! Here, give me a first aid kit!
Here, medic!
Medic! Slam it into my face! I'll be healed that way!
I need healing!
But he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster.
Ah!
Woof?
Oh, is this what I think it is? Is this our little friend? Oh.
Oh.
It's a dog.
Oh! Is that a pit
Oh.
bull? No.
A Boston Bull Terrier, I believe.
Okay. Oh yeah, but it says there in the text!
Oh, there we go.
As it finally comes into the light, the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us.
Oh.
The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at his hands. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily.
No. What a beautiful dog.
Oh yeah, strategist, you arrived at the same time as the dog. Are you secretly the Boston Terrier? Do you say I have the same kind of beady eyes?
Hey, strategist.
Hello, greetings and salutations. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Hey. We both look up, not expecting to see. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Robert. Thanks.
Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening?
Hunting cryptids.
Hmm.
What? What?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know you had a dog.
Oh.
This isn't my dog. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking around this graveyard together, hunting cryptids.
Ah.
Damien and I share a look.
May I give her a treat?
Sure. Wouldn't give her cheese, though.
Oh.
Not to worry.
Joke about that's quite alright there, strategist. Do what is necessary in your adventure in the shower.
You're a great strategist. Do what you need to do, my friend.
Damien reaches into the depths of his cloak and procures a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks.
Hey,
My absolute pleasure.
Damien shakes the dog's paws. Yes, the adventure. A shower could be an experience.
Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again.
Robin and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I didn't know you liked dogs.
Victorians loved dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog, such as a terrier or Maltese. I think big dogs are nice too.
Let's get you a nice Saint Bernard.
Oh, I love Saint Bernards!
Yeah, man. Dogs are cool.
I do believe we have had enough excitement for one night. Let's say we make our way home.
Damien hops to his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I do have a lot of weight to carry, so it always helps. I gladly take it as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin the walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep.
Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight.
Damien, it was my pleasure.
Dudley, if you'll allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection.
A hickey on the chin?
Let's go.
Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded, monogrammed handkerchief. He presses it into my hand. Monogrammed?
Oh.
Oh. Thank you, Damien. I will use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. I can't wait to sneeze onto this! I'm gonna wait this as passing ships. I think the first option probably is the best.
Absolutely. The other two aren't taking the token seriously enough at all.
Yeah, let's... It sounds more poetic. We gotta go with the more poetic answers, I think, for Damien. I think those are the clear winners if we're gonna try and win over him.
Absolutely. It's all, yeah, it's poetic.
Yep, the eggplants have
There we
returned.
go. A noble purpose.
Eggplants are noble?
I guess so.
Damien shuffles his feet.
Just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you. Someone who's open to my eccentricities.
Will we ever find someone that are open to our eccentricities?
I hope so.
I hope so.
oh,
It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you.
Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. And pops it. He pops my hand.
Oh shit! I needed that hand.
I need a pump. I need a pump. Oh, good, thank God. Band it together with a band-aid. Oh, there we go. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand, knowing that he has done enough damage.
I must take my leave. Good night.
Before I could say anything else, he's gone. Huh. I unlock the door and step inside.
Hey,
Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant.
Hey, Dad, what's up?
Were you watching me from the window?
No, I was just, Okay, yes, how was the movie?
Lots of vampire titties.
yeah.
Told you.
I want one as a pet now.
That's funny.
But, as it turns out, Damien is Wait. Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Accidentally.
Aww.
Oh, God.
Excellent.
Don't worry. Swallowing a small drop of mouthwash won't be detrimental. It's only if you drink a whole amount is when it's, more potent. So, luckily it was only a small amount. You've been alive for 120 years?
You'll be fine, strategist, I'm sure.
Yeah, you will definitely be fine, but tell us your secrets. How much blood has you been bathing in order to get such youth? You must let me know. I must start the procedures. No one's gonna join me after that. Scary cool. Yeah, he's so cool it's scary. Nice save, Cuddly. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that.
Wow, that's pretty punk.
They are adorable together, yes. Also,
Yeah.
we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though.
How can you be sure it wasn't a werewolf?
Just imagine a person. Man, woman, non-binary otherwise. When the full moon arises, they turn into a Boston Terrier instead of a traditional werewolf.
That sounds like a great time.
That almost sounds like that Goosebumps story.
Oh, God.
The one where
I remember
started
Goosebumps.
growing the hair. It was filmed in Canada. There was that one clip of him looking down below and he sees the hair.
Oh, right!
That was where the meme of Jontron screaming came from when he was reviewing that one Goosebumps episode.
Oh, that's funny.
And one he goes, "Stop!" I still remember that.
Oh, that's such a good time.
How can you be so sure that I'm not a werewolf? And how can I be so sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow.
I don't trust you.
Oh, I see. No, you. We make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will ya?
I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight.
And don't rip your clothing apart. Make sure you shed them before you make the transformation. I don't want to buy you new clothing lines.
Right? And like, where else am I gonna find a Kool-Aid pin like that?
Yeah, don't mess up the good old panda and egg pins there.
Yeah!
And make sure that they're not silver.
What?
You know, silver bullets. Like silver
Yeah.
bullets. Pierce the silver into the screen. You don't want a werewolf to have any silver.
True!
Alright. Here we go. Our results. Day complete. We're an hour into it, and I think we'll be good.
Oh, I think we got a good score.
Yeah!
Sensing a
Yeah.
romance between
Listen.
us.
Show us!
A chemical romance.
I love these categories.
Yes.
That's a band?
Oh, so he was saying, like, a chemical romance. That's a band? That was kind of cute. So, cell phone, hoister, friendship, darkness, fade, horror, a dog. No vampire titties, though, in the category. And no pooters!
Hooters!
Nothing like that. We did it. We just need one more S rank, and I think we're good to go.
Absolutely.
Ooh, I got even an achievement. Nice.
Oh, even better. S for vampire. True.
Yes. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Oh, I remember Beyblade now.
I love Beyblade.
Do you always let it rip?
Oh, yeah.
Like you did last stream?
Wait, what did I do last stream?
Let's just say it involved bits. when I came back from my
Oh.
tea.
Yeah, that was great.
Sure. Sure. Sure, that was spectacular.
Yeah.
Is she?
Oh.
I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops.
Not right now.
Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. No, no! Who harms you, child? No, not the Titanic
We must hurt
dude
them
at this
back.
moment. No! No! Why would you play this right when she's feeling like this? Oh! Thank you for the redeem, by the way. Oh. In the dark, I could see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay?
I don't want to talk about it.
Let's leave her alone. Oftentimes, when it comes to me, I feel like if they're having like one of those moments and they don't feel like discussing it, sometimes having a little bit time to yourself kind of helps with the pain and trying to manage all that. You know, going by their wishes and seeing that everything's okay. And when they feel ready, they can discuss it with those they trust. I think Amanda has a good enough relationship with us where she can be willing to talk with us whenever she's ready. What do you think?
This is a weird one because they're like this can be both ways where like sometimes people truly need space or they say that because they don't want to let their pain make somebody else hurt, so they'll try to push them away, but they secretly want someone to be like there for them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a really hard choice.
Especially for a teenager. Well, yeah, she's about 18, so young adult.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you make the call here. Do you feel like you want to dive deeper into what's bothering her, or do you want to leave her alone?
I know if it was me in this situation, I would absolutely ask did something happen, and if she said no again, I would pull away.
So you want to go with this something happen?
Yeah.
Okay. Did something happen?
No, nothing happened. Go away. Yeah. Leave her alone.
Okay. All right. I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again.
Yeah.
Wow. I have no idea what has her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry. But I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it will only have made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep. But when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda.
Aww.
After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be off for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda!
Morning.
She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today?
No.
Okay. Do you need a ride to school?
No.
Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes a still freezer burned waffle out before it's finished cooking.
I have to go.
Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if it's bullying, if it's something that's related to maybe her friendship life, if it's something related to her college procedures. It's hard to tell, really, at this time.
My immediate guess and thought about it all was that she'd have to leave home and all that
Oh,
for college. So I was wondering if it was something about that.
maybe. Or maybe the thought of Damien replacing her love.
Oh yeah, too, hey?
Possibly, especially when the other adoptive father just died not too long ago. I mean, it's hard to tell, and honestly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's 18 at this moment. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table, look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided if I forced her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin?
What?
Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence.
Yeah.
I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it.
Dad,
So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Aww.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I'm hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now.
Aww.
Ta-da!
Dad.
It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad, and I had to start over, and
This is beautiful.
it's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve up some delicious cake.
Oh, it's really stupid.
What is?
This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might just have to make you a chart.
I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
I guess I should start from the top. You know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right?
Emma R.
Oh, shit.
The one who puked in Death, Goth, and Beyond, the best friend, or the other one? Is it the best friend?
Yeah, I think so.
There we go.
You
I
got
knew
it!
was the best friend. See, I'm an attentive father. I listen.
You got it! Wow! Proud of you.
Huh.
Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I feel like she's been drifting away, you know? She's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while. But then I found out from Rosie M. that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night they all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Ooh.
So they lied to her. Or
Yeah.
she did. Yikes.
Oh.
So, another important piece of information is... God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and, that's a thing.
What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay.
You're a bad liar.
So are you!
I learned from the worst.
Oh.
Anyway, the only person I told about the crush was MR. And she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama. So I just kept quiet and kept going on about my business.
Amanda sighs.
And then one day I invite everybody out to go get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're like busy simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were really out of chips and I really, really wanted nachos.
Totally understandable.
Ugh.
So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me!
What?
It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss!
Scandalous!
I really hope that's what he
No.
says next. Oh, okay.
No!
Yeah, I know! So I storm over there and I'm like, hey! And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does, and MR just like glares at me.
Grace. Grace. Nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the boring one, gossiping one, or did she poop the bed too? Maybe the gossip. I'm thinking it might be the gossipy one.
You think so?
Or do you think she's the boring one?
I don't know.
Ha ha. Okay, what do you feel in your heart in this situation? Do you think that Grace was a bit pedantic or shallow? Or perhaps one that likes to start all sorts of drama? I don't think it's involving poop in the bed.
No. I'm kind of leaning towards gossipy.
Let's go with that. See? We
I
knew it!
know!
We had our money on the gossipy one. I knew it.
Oh, thank God.
Ah.
Grace is the one that nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not really the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed. I just really wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to the shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R, asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You're still following?
We've been listening. So what did she say?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Get a load of this. MR says, you know what? Let me just read it to you.
Amanda pulls out the phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages.
Hmm.
Can you believe that?
I cannot believe that.
Yeah. I think echoing's the best case.
I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive.
Oh no.
They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on read, and then...
Wait. Let me on read? What's that?
Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. I know because there are read receipts.
Hey, I'm trying my best here. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha.
So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because at least she's being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And then he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her in the group chat that I got kicked out of.
All right, I think you lost me a screenshots. But that definitely sounds bad.
There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everyone dropped me. Like, half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends.
Amanda, I'm so sorry.
I almost expected it from everybody else, but
Oh.
Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad because she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long.
Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake.
Okay. I take it back. I'm kind of mad that she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad.
Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. Could I possibly say to help?
Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip.
Wow.
I know, it's pretty dumb.
It's not dumb.
It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over.
Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings.
I guess.
Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximately human feelings this whole time.
Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago.
But seriously,
Good kid.
I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty, as a dad, to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Not all friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that. High school sucks. I'm kind of leaning in the middle, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards the middle as well.
Because real friends will be transparent and honest with you. And those that
Yeah.
try to hide things behind your back, talk nasty behind your back, don't care about you in the long run. Because if they had any sort of beef or problem with you, they would be, talking to you about it rather than just trying to do it behind you against your back.
Exactly. Yeah, middle one then.
When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to a friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. You can if you wish. It took me a long time to figure that out myself. And I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours. Because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. Ah, she's smiling again!
Aww. I'll keep that in mind.
Yes. Some of the dialogue can be cringeworthy, but yes, there are some potent moments like this one that kind of reels you in when you least expect it. Hello, Lord of the Lord Butts. Greetings and salutations. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. I look down.
Yeah, it is definitely relatable.
I look down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake?
Yeah, we did just eat that whole cake.
We ate our emotions away. Probably
Oh,
not the
mood.
best idea, but you know what? Strawberry cake, might as well go with it.
Might as well.
Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around.
Hey, Pops.
Yes?
Thank you.
You're always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
I love you too, Dad.
She said it! She actually said the dialogue!
It only took her the whole game,
Yeah! No kidding!
but she did it.
Yay! See, we did do the
Welcome.
right thing.
You've
Good,
got dads.
goody, goody.
Oh, I'm so glad that
Oh,
worked
wait.
out.
We got some more things here. What about you? Hey, Cuddly. What are your feelings about poker? Before hardly
I
ever
wonder-
knowing her. It's a dad
What?
joke.
Oh.
Poker? I hardly know her.
Oh.
There it is. Well, good
That's
talk.
great. That's amazing.
Ooh, a pool of molasses? They don't swim any slower if they swam in a pool of molasses than in water. Is it the same then? Oh yeah,
Aw.
I do remember what you told me about what happened with your girlfriend. So yeah, that is unfortunate. So you are strong. Remember, kind of like what he said. The real friends or people that care about you would not do actions of that degree. You will find those that are willing to put in the effort to make sure your friendship or love, depending on where you go, is strong and stable. So there we go in that regard. Always remember that. Take what Cuddly has mentioned into consideration when you are in this scenario. Alright, are you ready for the last date?
Let's do this thing.
Oh, I see. You know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. You may not have time to browse
Ooh.
Dad book for a while. Are you ready?
Yes.
Alright, let's save and continue. This is it!
Pet every dog.
Ever since we had that picnic at the graveyard, Damien and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. He was so impressed with the first letter I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post instead of through Dad book. I initially
Aww.
protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings to use as a seal for my letters, and I just couldn't say no. Go to the store and get some milk. Oh, don't abandon Amanda after that pep talk.
No! Hanging out with that goth dad again?
Don't judge me. I gave you
Jeez.
advice.
He's lovely.
He's a lovely person and individual. He's not like Noah.
He's not like the other guys.
Please, Amanda, you know his name. And yes,
Huh?
Be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him into our house that one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power.
we have to invite him in first. Because that's the little golden rule for a lot of vampires. They can't enter your premise unless you invite them in.
True.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Amanda. I have become Damien's familiar. I am compelled under his curse. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Aww.
Turn into a bat.
No, I'll become a fluffy alpaca and you'll love it.
True.
I don't think...
Aww.
What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat?
Hey, you could turn into Mist. Or perhaps a werewolf. It's not just a
True.
bat. Well, okay, I'm off.
Are you taking the car, or are you flying off into the night with the leathery wings of a bat?
Or maybe a propane tank as Lord of the Larbuts is existing. One of those. While I'm out, can you throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die? That would be great.
And keeping it there is insurance. You understand, right?
That's my girl. Oh, we're back on the beach.
Let's go.
Are we gonna go to the hot dog stand? All right,
Hot
Mr. Amount
dog!
of Ideas. Hope you have an exquisite rest, and hope you take care of yourself out
Yeah.
there. Thank you so much for
Have a
tuning
great
into the
night.
stream. Damien and I
Nice
walk.
meeting you.
Damien and I walk along the water's edge, chatting. Damien's cape, I mean cloak. He hates it when people call it a cape. Damien's cloak flutters behind him in the breeze. This is going to seem like a silly question, but why do goths wear black?
Oh my goodness. Gothic subculture has always been associated with death. So it would make sense that the styles surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning.
Huh.
Interestingly enough, though, was that in the Victorian era? Was that in the Victorian era? Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is.
That is pretty much hardcore dedication to a fallen love.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I could, especially in the warmer temperatures. You know how darker colors get absorbed more easily by the sun?
Oh yeah, that's just asking for a death sentence.
Yeah, you get really sweaty easily in those warmer temperatures. So she did that every single day for the rest of her life? Oh!
That's dedication.
That's hardcore.
Hardcore parkour.
I have another question.
Ah.
Go ahead.
He kind of reminds me of Alucard in some ways. I bet if you just changed the hair and some of his accessories, he could look like Alucard. Maybe. And then he would tell us to go, what was it? In the cartoon, was it just to go fuck ourselves? I don't remember.
Wait, what was that?
It's been so long since I watched the Castlevania series. I don't recall. How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate your life. Or something.
I've experienced several losses over the course of my life, and while I truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply a part of living.
Ah.
It is the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I am going to die. You are going to die. And life carries on without us.
I'm gonna go drown in the lake now, thank you.
I understand.
Doesn't that make you feel scared?
Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in Victorian era. And yet, funerals were major social functions.
They play a lot of cards. No, don't fart in his face! Kitten! Greetings and salutations, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream.
Victorians were obsessed with mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives.
Kitten, why do you continue to fart on Damien when he's trying to be, explaining about how death is an important factor of life? How?
Oh.
The minutiae, of mourning was so complex that there were set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in your life had passed. Now, we don't have any of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent of those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us.
I hope you're able to satisfy your hangry calls here soon, Kitten. Hopefully you're able to get
Consume.
yourself something to eat.
So no, I'm not afraid of death. I believe it is a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it.
Oh, that's such a pity. Especially if you're low on groceries or don't have anyone to get it for you. Ah, that stinks. Go ahead. Oh, I see now.
The time we have here is brief and fleeting, and occasionally cruel, but is at all times precious. To stare death in the face and live despite that, I think, is a noble existence. Let's save the morning for the dead.
Did you just see what Cat Lady Crates just redeemed? It was Grandpa Simpson basically getting out of Damien's head and then going back.
Oh, that's funny. I did not see that.
Oh, I just noticed it while you were just talking there. Oh,
Got it.
wow. That's beautiful. I can see the moonlight and the bay glint off of Damien's eyes. He smiles. We turn to the harbor and watch ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. I hope you're able to get paid here soon if you only have that amount. Ooh, hopefully you get your payment this week. I look to Damien again and can't help but be entranced by his charm, his mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damien, closing my eyes as I do so.
Huh.
Up,
I'm so
phone.
sorry. I have to take this. Cock blocked.
Yep, we got blocked, just as usual. Damien steps away from me to answer his phone. Oh no, I hope it isn't Lucian again. No, we got cock blocked!
Nice cat.
After speaking in harsh tones for a few moments, Damien returns to me. My heart will go on! Everything okay,
Oh
What?
my.
There's an emergency.
Lucian?
Huh.
No, thankfully. But I must take my leave.
Oh. Okay. Is there anything I can do to help?
Huh.
Dads do have to stick together, right?
You know it.
Then come. There isn't time to waste.
Alright, here we go. We're going on a trip! After a short break in silence, we arrive at a rundown building on the outskirts of town. Where are we?
It's better if I just show you.
Oh, is this a veterinary office?
Oh.
I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in the dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There are a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but they're so nondescript. I'm still unsure of what kind of place this even is. Would this happen to be having anything to do with the Boston Terrier?
I wonder.
Hmm.
Wait here for a moment. I'll be right back.
Oh, is he gonna get a dog?
I hope so.
Damien walks off down the corridor, his boot heels echoing through the halls of this seemingly empty building. Distant howls echo from some place I can't see, and there's a faint scratching sound, like claws on tile. This must be a animal shelter.
Yeah.
Something you're not allowed to show on. We should be fine. It's fine. We got permission.
Yeah.
I cautiously peek
Yeah, you
down.
also put on streamer mode at the start, so all of those scenes will just not be a thing.
Yeah, I curiously peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me and skimper up to the chain-link fence, sticking the noses through to sniff at the air. What have I gotten myself into? Suddenly, the lights shut off. I panic. Unsure where I am or how I can get out, I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. Damien? The lights finally turn back on. Oh!
Oh. Hey, sailor.
Mary? What are you doing here?
Ugh.
You aren't here for the fight club.
I don't want to get punched in the face.
Hey.
Right. Because this is an animal shelter.
I knew it! A what?
Hmm. We take care of stray animals, and then people adopt the strays. Didn't you see the pets when you walked in?
Like a loser? Loser? Absolutely. Oh, I just... Sorry, I didn't really expect to see you volunteering at an animal shelter.
Ugh.
Wow. Wow. Okay, kid. A way to put me in a box.
I mean, it could be an imaginary box.
Dames, you hear this baloney? Dames? I don't like that nickname for him. Just one moment.
Dames. It's like a damsel in distress.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Like a loser, sorry. No worries. Thunder cracks and the door busts open. Appearing from the shadows, I see.
Oh my god, he works here.
Wow.
Hello, my name is Damien. Oh my god.
Damien?
Hey.
It's Damien. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian era clothing, no makeup.
I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you think. I'm a system administrator for the IT department of a realty company. Oh.
He's smart with programming?
Yo, I like him so much. What the hell?
Is he good with Python or Rust? I actually know about those terms simply because... Oh, already Cat Lady's got... Is that a kink for you, Cat Lady? Someone who's in IT?
Cat lady, I understand.
He learned the code, noob. Ah. Delightful. Okay. I learned of those terms because I just saw through Humble Bundle, there's a new set of how to learn programming. It's like, yep, IT stuff, here we go.
I wear tennis shoes to work and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions, and I volunteer at this animal shelter in my spare time.
Oh, he's a volunteer here.
Oh.
Computer, man, fix my trousers. I don't know if that's Matt Berry's voice.
I'm boring.
No!
Far from it, my dude. I'm fascinated with the Victorian history and goth lifestyle. That much is true. It's just not all that I am. And I need you to know that.
Oh,
I hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to.
Oh my.
Oh, right. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again.
Who's Duchess Cordelia?
Oh my god.
She is one of the pups. Gets out all the time. She somehow learned to open doors and now she's unstoppable.
Okay, what kind of breed are we talking about here?
I wonder if it's the Boston Terrier.
Oh, maybe.
When did she get out?
Ah.
This morning. I went to go sing sea shanties to the cats, and when I came back, she had already bolted.
It's a she, so that might be a possibility.
That could track. I have to stay here with the pets, so I need you two to go out and find her.
Maybe strategist. And how was your shower, by the way? I hope it was enlightening.
And refreshing!
Yes.
Of course.
Where could she be?
Ugh.
She always ends up running off to the same places. Here, let me draw you a map.
Let's see. We'll have to see if any one of those places happens to be the graveyard. Mary starts scribbling on the back of a pet adoption form.
She's very smart. Ruthless, even. You need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she'll turn into a werewolf and start eating people.
You call your shower the Mushroom Kingdom. That is precious.
I love that.
What?
You're a perfect little peach, Cuddly.
I'm a perfect plum peach, thank you very much.
Well said.
Hey.
We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold.
Oh.
I'll grab some treats and we can hit the road.
And that's why he has treats on him. Amy and I look over
Whoa!
the map Harry created for us.
That makes sense.
Let's see. Do we see the graveyard on here? Oh man, I'm Nerd's house?
At least you're not other nerd's house. Looks like you're moving up in the pecking order. Congrats, kiddo. Where should we head first?
Alright, let's think this over a bit.
The ocean or whatever. Let's see, northeast, bracket shit, south.
I say
West?
the cul-de-sac. I have a feeling that it might be the cul-de-sac in this particular situation. Best to go in there to see everything around that area beforehand. What do you say?
I think that's a good plan because, like, if we think it's the dog, the graveyard's not on here, and the dog was seen with what's his name, Robert. So maybe he's at Robert's house.
Let's try the cul-de-sac then. That's my assumption.
Done.
Amy and I exit the parking lot and start driving towards town. I look over to him. He seems concerned. Shouldn't be too hard to find the Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup.
Mary wasn't kidding when she said that dog was smart. One time, she correctly guessed the winner of the Kentucky Derby. It was a really great year for Bark Bark Bark.
Can you say that like a dog?
Bark Bark Bark.
There we go.
That's
That's
all
another
I can-
soundbite in the future, alongside that line.
Oh no! I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Cuddly?
I would say maybe gotta stay positive, or maybe it would be something simple.
You know what?
Let's go with something eloquent, maybe. Maybe abandon all hope, who enter here. I'm kind of curious how that would go.
Let's go for it. Why not?
Yeah.
We've saved.
What was the chicken's cluck? Ha!
Oh, actually, before we do this one, let's actually do a manual save, just in
Okay.
case.
Sure. Why not? Save. Okay. Abandon all hope, ye who enter. But lo, look upon God's creation and wrench with horror at what he hath forsaken. Hell is empty, and the devils are all here. Oh!
Yo! Look at all them eggplants.
I think we made the right call!
Hell yeah. We literally said, fuck it, and we did it. Let's go. Nice.
I was expecting something more. I thought that would cheer you up.
Let's just hope for the best.
We are balling here. We got this.
We ballin'.
Ah, there's a familiar face. We drive through
Oh.
the cul-de-sac and everything seems to be pretty normal. It looks like Brian's doing some yard work. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop out.
Hey, don't step on the grass. I just mowed.
Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today?
Aside from your underwater lawn.
Damn, I've been found out! Oh, here we go. How dare you. I take my lawn care very seriously.
Oh no.
Cuddly, please. You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you?
I don't know.
Well, a little while ago, I heard Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside, my garden had been torn to shreds. It's gonna take forever to re-till the soil.
That could be a dog, or a rather feisty raccoon.
Whatever it was, must have been hungry. Ate all my tomatoes. Why the tomatoes?
I
I'm
wonder-
very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it to its former glory, please do not hesitate to contact me. Will do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog. Probably still hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere. So we need to find a place that has food? The only thing here that has food is the coffee spoon.
Let's see. I think we'll go for the coffee spoon, perhaps. Let's try that next.
Yeah.
We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter, reading a book. Hey, Matt! Hey. Didn't expect to see you two today. What's up?
Huh.
Have you seen any stray dogs around?
Actually, yeah. I caught one digging through the trash earlier. It ran away when I tried to get closer, though. Did you see what direction it ran in? Matt thinks for a second. Hey, might have been running east, I think. That pup tore through 3 pans of old grateful banana bread. Oh, that was the name I gave it!
Huh.
Wanna take some for the road, just in case? Sure thing! Matt packages up a slice. Thanks for the slice. The road slice. Slice of life. This banana bread is going to be so good.
I think he meant to give it to you for the dog.
Right, I meant it's going to be so good for the dog to eat.
Well, yeah, I guess the Bayside could add food too.
Yeah,
I feel like we are on the right track.
you think?
If we keep this up, we'll find Duchess in no time.
Hey, if you like dogs so much, why don't you have any?
Lucien is severely allergic. I wouldn't put him through that.
Ah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. But there are still dogs in my life, so for that, I am grateful.
Does anyone get allergic to someone who has spent time with dogs?
As someone who's allergic to cats and dogs, I don't notice a reaction
Okay.
if I'm around someone who has a dog.
Okay.
For me, like, I would have to touch
Mm.
the dog or have the dog, like, lick my face or have the
Okay.
cat lick my face, like, all that, before I get any kind of reaction. So, like, if I pet a dog and wash my hands, I'm usually fine.
Okay. Sounds good then. There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy.
Splendid attitude. Let us not waste any more time.
Apparently. Okay. What about the softball field, since they normally have food there?
So they said to the east?
So, maybe... I guess if you're going through this way, the east could be this way. I'm thinking I'm going for the softball field. What about you?
Sure, why not?
Okay, here we go. Let's
We'll
go.
go with your idea here.
We drive to the softball field. It looks like Cage's team is practicing. I wonder if any of the kids saw something. Craig spots us and jogs over. Softball bat slung over his shoulder. There's Craig!
Aww. Hey, bros, what's up?
Craig, you wouldn't have happened to see a dog around here, have you?
One escaped from the animal shelter and we're trying to locate her. I don't think so. Maybe one of the girls saw something. Girls!
Oh, I never seen the girls before. Kid's got the 1,000-year stare. Cutsy. That one from Scrubs. Cutsy. Do 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 do.
Hi, Amanda's dad. Hi, Lucien's dad.
Are they twins?
I think so.
Oh yeah, that's right. They have the same eyes, the same head shape, the same nose and ears. Yep. Just she
Yep,
has a
that's
different.
them.
That's just a different hairstyle for them. We have names.
Girls, have you seen any dogs around? There was a big dog here earlier. She ran off a while ago, though. I don't think she had an owner, but it really wanted to play. We tried to play fetch with her, but she just took the softball and ran. I think she ate it, actually.
Just like in the Sandlot.
Nice.
So you remember
That's
that movie? Yay!
That's gonna wreak havoc on the poor dog's internal systems.
Yep. You're killing me, Smalls!
She was a lot of dog.
That would make sense, the ASDF movie clip. Yep.
Here, take another softball. Might come in handy later.
Oh.
Many thanks, Craig.
Okay, so we are on the right track here. We are on the right track because they have started to notice the dog around. So,
I'll be honest.
hmm.
We've literally just been going down the list, so I think we should do Bayside next.
That's probably it. Yeah, it seems to be going down the list. I think, yeah.
Yeah, so let's just do Bayside.
Yeah, Bayside, and I think the aquarium might be next too, if we're lucky. Yeah.
If we're onto something, it absolutely would be.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be just convenient if it was that way?
It might be that way.
Okay, Bayside then. We arrive back at the Bayside. Just like old times, eh?
I remember it as if it were yesterday. I mean, earlier today.
So what do you think? Any sign of the pooch?
None yet. Although, who knows if she made it into any of these ships.
The Duchess would do that?
I wouldn't put it past her to know how to navigate in rough seas and without a compass. Damn, that dog is smart.
Yes, and having the demonic invocation to turn the man into an ice cream? Also smart.
Very smart.
Oh, it's Amanda!
Pops?
Amy and I turned to see my daughter. Amanda! What are you doing here?
Did you think I just stayed inside all day, vegging out on the couch and watching TV?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm heading home to veg out on the couch and watch TV.
I knew it.
Yep. Had to get a burrito first.
That makes sense.
Ah,
Mm-hmm. Young miss, have you seen a dog around here?
Yes.
Oh, you bet. I saw a Pomeranian with a bow around his neck, and I saw a big old Doberman named Henry, and there was a stroller full of Yorkies, and a Greyhound, a Golden Retriever.
Did you see a Mastiff anywhere?
No dice. I definitely would have remembered that. I gotta run though. This burrito has about 10 minutes before the cheese breaks down the molecular structure of the tortilla and makes it all soggy. You understand.
I do?
Of course. Have a lovely evening, Miss Valkyrie.
Matt said the Duchess went east from the coffee spoon, but there's no sign of her here.
I suppose mean to go not so east? Nice, Lord.
Yeah.
I fear that the hours are growing short. We must make haste if we are to find the Duchess by sundown.
Damien's looking more stressed out by the minute. Gotta think of something to light up the mood. How many goths does it take to screw in the light bulb?
Yeah, that or knock knock. Oh, there we go. I don't know. How many?
1. Goths are very capable, especially when looking for a dog.
Oh,
eggplants!
Damien smiles to himself. Oh, that's so cute.
We're gonna have a whole lifetime supply of eggplants at this point. We can't eat all
Let's
these
go.
eggplants!
Ooh.
I keep reading Damien directions from the map as we drive around town.
All that's left is aquarium.
Yep. Let's do it. Penguins! Damien and I stop by the aquarium. Everything looks in order here, but it might not help. Might help to get out of the car and take a look. And disturb the penguin territory. You see
Hell
anything?
yeah. No dog here. Not even any sign of her.
ah,
Did you know that penguins are considered goths of the sea?
Maybe. A sea dog?
Really? Sea dog? VA?
Damien, I want to believe you so badly. Okay. So, maybe we will go back to... Let's see. The cul-de-sac again? Let's go back from the beginning. I think we should go back to the beginning.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. We arrive at the cul-de-sac to find everything looking normal, except... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Rose front door is wide open. She can open doors.
This is classic Duchess Cordelia. A telltale sign. We should approach with caution.
Whatever goes down in there, I've got your back. We creep
Aw.
up onto the porch and step inside. Oh, look at you!
Oh.
There, standing in the center of Hugo's living room like she owns the damn place. She's one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen. Woof!
Woof.
Woof!
You got
Well,
this.
She hasn't broken anything in here yet.
Wonderful. Now all we have to do is get this leash on her before she tries to escape again and get out of here before Hugo comes home.
Easy peasy.
Duchess, come here.
The Duchess eyes Damien warily. As he approaches, she begins to growl.
Huh.
She's on her guard. We'll need another plan.
Let's see.
Oh, we absolutely have to give her the banana bread.
Yeah.
She ate, what, 3 full tins of that? She's gotta love it.
Yeah. Yeah, oh god, somebody
Oh!
ate plants!
Let's go!
I reach into my pocket and pull out the slice of grateful banana bread Matt gave me. Duchess sniffs the air and hones in on the bread. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. I got some yummy homemade vegan and possibly gluten-free banana bread if that's what you're into. The Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives the bread a good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground. Like dogs always do for some reason. She curls up and starts munching on the bread. Success!
Success!
Damien walks up behind the Duchess and attaches the leash to her collar. She immediately notices and starts whining.
It's time to go home now, Duchess.
Damien gives a tug of the leash. She won't move.
Huh.
Duchess, what happened to our rapport? You and I used to be bosom buddies.
I thought I was your bosom buddy.
Aww. Oh, that's gonna be our place
I
next.
thought I was your vampire titty.
Nice.
She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we can even try to lift her. Well, this is a weird situation to be in. I think we're literally trespassing our friend's house with this large dog. Oh, I know who this is gonna be.
Yep.
What are you nerds doing?
Yep, nailed it.
Ernest stands in the doorway with a plate of pizza rolls. Let's see. Ooh, let's find out what the pizza rolls are like.
Yo, let's go. We might be able to use them as bait with the dog.
Pepperoni blast.
Nice. The Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash.
Yo, let's go. Let's go.
Why is this dog in my house?
It's along. The Duchess suddenly breaks free from Damien's grip and hurdles towards Ernest.
That's funny.
Ernest and the Duchess fall to the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere. This is bad! Ernest, are you okay? Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll.
Hey! She likes pizza rolls!
Aww.
Ernest sits up and the dog keeps licking his face. Oh, hey. Hugo stands at the door looking like he's at a loss for words.
What?
Why are you guys? Whose dog is this? It's a long story. But it involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Talk loudly, remember pointing things. This is bad!
Yeah.
Oof.
Oof.
Hugo, may I present to you Duchess Cordelia? How do you do?
We're friends!
The Duchess looks at Ernest's face.
Aww. She's from the local animal shelter. She got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop.
Yeah, can we keep her?
I don't know.
Ernest, I don't know. We were set up to take care of her.
What?
Wait. Did you just call me Dad?
Come on, please! Look how cute she is!
Hugo sighs.
Aww.
We have been talking about adopting a dog for a while. But you have to promise me you'll take care of her.
Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires.
I suddenly remember what's on the back of this map and pull a pen out of my pocket. Got the form
Oh
ready for
my
you,
god!
if you're interested.
I'll even waive the adoption fee since, you know, we technically broke into your household.
Well, all right. It's a deal. Hugo steps onto the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with the Duchess inside. Who knew that
Oh.
something that will solve a teenager's angst and ill behavior would be a big fat dog? Yes.
Man's best friend, am I right?
Yep. As long as you're not allergic to them like you are. Yeah,
True.
technically the dog went home.
True! Strategist got that right. He sure seems to be happy with his new friend.
I know. He called me dad. Can you believe it?
Oh.
Damien places a hand on Hugo's shoulder.
I certainly can. I think this will be really good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility.
You should probably look into getting better locks on your doors, though.
The Duchess is a wily one, but do right by her and she'll love you two forever.
Thank you. And long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. So all in all, I think it was a fine day's work.
Nice work, you two.
Hey, be more optimistic.
Cuddly, you could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers, you know. If you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up.
What kind of puppies are we referring to?
Oh god!
I mean, she's looking at me in a very, suggestive way. But then again, I'm horrible at
Fine.
deciphering expressions, so you'll have to cut me some slack.
You know what? Fair enough.
Mary, I always feel like petting puppies. Every kind of puppy.
Yeah.
Maybe. It could. I feel like that is a euphemism.
Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later.
Mary starts to leave.
And one last thing. Damien's been telling me about you. Glad he finally brought you around.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know, and I'm scared.
Oh, yeah?
Damien's my special boy. I love him.
Um,
We go way back, and I've had a vested interest in his health, success, and well-being. If you ever hurt him. But Mary, you can fill in the blanks.
yeah. I can see we have an axe murderer on our hands. I'll make sure to behave.
A lot of things make sense.
I gulp. Yes, ma'am. Mary leaves me alone with Damien.
So, about the whole, goth thing. I, completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore.
What? Am I missing something here?
I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Don't you care?
I like your glasses.
I love the tennis shoes.
You look so nervous. Damien, do you really think I only like you because of all the goth stuff? That's all cool, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love. History, art, Victorian fashion, dog storage solutions. It doesn't matter what it is. You care, and that's awesome. And also, the glasses are very cute. See?
Yes.
We have the same wavelengths.
Let's go. You don't think I'm boring? At all.
If you're boring, then I don't know what that makes me. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud. I've even been thinking about making my own peanut butter.
Huh.
Then maybe we can be boring together.
It would never be boring if it was with you. Ah! Damien suddenly closes the gap between us and pulls me into a hug. He buries his face in my tummy. No, his shoulder. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary.
I was so scared you wouldn't like me.
Quite the opposite. Damien pulls away for a second and looks me in the eyes. Without the colored contacts, his eyes are so dark and soulful, like he's about to penetrate my skull.
Ah.
Yes?
Oh,
May I kiss you?
he's asking for consent. Oh,
Let's go! He's perfect.
let's see.
Uh,
Thou
You know
art
what?
welcome.
100%. It has to be that one.
What are we gonna
Yeah.
do with all these eggplants?
Huh.
Apparently, you may take upon yourself the... You know what? Just kiss me. Hey, don't kiss me! He smiles slightly and leans in,
Perfect, cat lady.
giving me a gentle kiss. Damien pulls away and gives me an intense look.
Hmm.
Do you want to help me take care of the puppies?
Yes! Damien and I arrive back at the cul-de-sac, our fingers intertwined. Like a proper gentleman, he walks me to my doorstep.
This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm very happy I can be myself around you.
I just realized how he has a glowing texture to his colored contacts. Has a bit
Yeah,
of a
he does
glow
too,
to
doesn't
him.
he?
I'm glad. But I have one request.
Oh, what's that?
Can we keep sending each other letters?
But of course.
Damien kisses me one last time before turning around and heading home. Amanda runs back to the couch from the window and tries to look as nonchalant as possible.
That's great. Hello, Father. I was sitting here, on the couch, this entire time.
Hi, Amanda.
So... Are you guys, like... starting a vampire coven together?
Oh, plot twist. Mothman. Damien's actually Mothman. I didn't see it coming either.
Genius! Well, whatever's happening, I'm really glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad.
Ah, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning?
Sure thing.
Oh, sofa spud or sofa
Oh.
stud?
Yo, let's go.
I make my way to my room and fall into my bed with my heart full, excited for the days to come. I think we did good.
I think we did too.
Alright, here we go. We didn't get a lot of dad points, but we got a lot of daddy points. Yeah!
Oh, buddy.
I'm sensing a romance between us.
Ugh.
A chemical romance.
We did good.
We did good. We got old
That's a
S
good
rankings, yeah! Then again, his was kind of easy, if I'm being completely honest.
That's true.
We actually knew exactly what we were getting ourselves into, even without a guide.
I'm glad
Oh.
about that, though.
The interview with the vampire was the name of the trophy for all the dates.
That's amazing.
I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. Maybe. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Cuddly, be cool. Amanda walks in through the door with a suspicious look on her face.
Hey, Dad.
Off to a good start.
Hmm?
Something fishy.
Rats. What? No! What are you thinking?
Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds.
You want to go with that one?
Yeah, it's funny.
The life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the US government!
Aw.
Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they've got another thing coming.
I'm kidding, you're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Dad.
Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying.
I learned it from you! Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen?
Father, it would fill my heart with glee.
I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but
Oh, Dad, you...
I dramatically whipped the cloth off of the table. Amanda's jaw drops. I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you.
A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers! This is all 19 seasons!
And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show.
Dad, I love this! Thank you!
She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you wanna hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something?
Huh.
Totally.
I follow Amanda to the back door. Oh, that's been a running gag, that title. Oh, look at that, all the dads are together!
Oh, look at them!
Yep. You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten by my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party! Surprise!
Dad, everyone's here!
Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you.
All right.
Dad, a mac and cheese bar?
Sure is, fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, good kind with the crunchies in the middle.
That is the good kind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. And the Smash DLC looks weird. At least it's not like the Persona meter where all the people you tried to romance approach you.
That's funny.
Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds to make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. I walk over to Mary's, having a lively conversation with Amanda.
We have a real fluffy Samoyed right now. His name is Harold. Loves belly rubs. He always tries to lick your face if you get too close. Mrs. Christensen, thank you so much for telling me in great detail about every single dog currently at the animal shelter. Please, tell me about the Afghan with 3 legs again. Sure, Quadro we call him. It's one of those ironic nicknames. You know, if you're really interested, I could possibly steal one for you. Really? Nah, but I could get you into me with all of them. We could always use the extra hands around the shelter. And if those extra hands also happen to steal a dog.
I'm glad you two are able to bond over cute dogs. Really warms my heart.
Dad, we're having a moment.
Ah.
Hey, Sailor, your kid's a good egg. Where's your goth prince? You two are usually attached at the hip these days.
He's around.
Stellar.
Mary turns her attention to Amanda.
Huh?
It's not hard to sneak a dog into college, trust me. I did it plenty back in the day. At one point, I had 3 cats living in my dorm.
I decide to leave them to it. All of a sudden, a huge dog leaps up into my arms. There's Cordelia!
Duchess!
Hugo and Ernest run up to me. The Duchess gives my face a few broad licks and hops down.
We're working on that. Got her in a disciplinary class. She's a wire spirit who runs where she may.
I don't mind at all. Looks like the 3 of you are getting along nicely.
Hey, she's a valuable addition to the clan. If I hold up my homework in front of her, she'll eat it.
Cool.
We'll deal with that later.
Duchess Cordelia spots a squirrel and darts across the yard. Ernest follows her, laughing.
He's actually been a lot more manageable lately. I think taking care of the dog is good for him. Thanks for breaking into my house, I guess.
Anytime.
Cuddly!
Brian, you made it!
I don't pass up on a good Mac.
What do you think of the party?
It's not bad.
God damn it, I thought it was going to be excellent.
It is excellent.
Just not bad?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up.
Hi, Amanda's dad.
Hey, Brian's daughter. See? See how that feels?
This is a really great party. Thank you so much for inviting us.
You're very welcome, tiny child knows how to pay a compliment.
That's funny.
Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over.
Hey, bro.
Bro!
This is a real rager. Taking our older age into consideration.
I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Hey.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake.
Just make sure you don't pour too much of that into it.
You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh?
Sure thing, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones.
Hello. Yeah. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did he eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, he didn't! Hazel ate 4 pieces and wanted to pin it on me because we look alike! I have your face. No one will ever believe you. Oh boy.
I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang out soon, yeah?
Bro.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us.
Looks like you'll settle into this neighborhood quite nicely. This is more than Ned Flanders.
Yeah.
Yep. Couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac.
Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year.
Sure thing, Joseph.
Maybe you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime.
Sure, Joseph. That'd be great. Well, see you later. Yuka comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese.
Hey, the perfect shatter to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Cuddly.
Thanks, Hugo.
You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going into a dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals.
Me too. The scholarship money will really help. Did you just see Amanda's gut pass there?
That's amazing.
Amanda walks by and pretends to not see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher.
Hey.
Congratulations on graduating. I know you're gonna do great things at art school.
Yeah, thanks.
Amanda starts to back away.
Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me.
Hey, you're right. Go forth, adult. I can
no longer give you detention.
Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there is nothing you can do about it.
Are you still mad
Aw.
about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe?
Ah.
Nope.
Oh.
And I'll have you know that that globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so...
She'll fit into college just fine. Hey. Hey! Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yup. See you later. Hey, man! Man! Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I have a fresh batch of grateful banana bread waiting for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. Hey. Hi. Amanda's dad. I turned to spot Lucien walking up to me. You farted on Lucien. That was good timing there.
That was... The timing was impeccable!
Yes, Lucien? Thanks. For inviting me to your party. Anytime, bud. I know we had a rocky start, but I'm glad to know you. You know how much your dad cares about you. Yeah. My dad's had a rough couple of years, and now that it must not have been easy to raise me alone. It's kind of a weird guy, but I love him a lot. And it seems like you make him happy. So, you're cool in my book. Thank you, Lucien. That means a lot to me. I'll forget entirely about you watching the movie about talking animals now.
That's funny. I forgot completely until you brought that up.
Sure. And let me know if you want me to give you a stick and poke sometime. Thanks for coming by, Lucien. See you around, Cuddly. Did the color just change? Oh wait, it's getting darker. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat at our pack pork step. The sun is setting, and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me.
Killer party pops.
What can I say? I was inspired.
So... I also have something for you.
For me? Why?
Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but... growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this. And I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you.
Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Cuddly, if you cry again...
You're the best, Dad. I love you.
And I'm crying.
Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time!
Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda.
Oh.
Us.
Kind of shocking all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave.
Amanda, thank you. Now, watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman. I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock them dead, kid.
Always do.
Amanda and I share a hug.
This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road.
It's not nerf or nothing right now, Lord Butts. Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it.
And I just got the achievement for the good Amanda ending.
Really?
Yep. We made all the right choices with Amanda. So that's good. And we made the right choices for Damien. That's also good.
Did we get his thing too?
We might. It
Ooh.
would be my honor. Amanda hops up.
Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you.
I glance over to the back of the yard, where Damien's sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. It must be nothing, yep.
I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmers are gonna go get ice cream.
Wait, the Emmas?
Oh, good. They made up.
Wait,
They made up.
I guess.
Love you, Pops.
Amanda runs up to join her friends. I take a seat next to Damien as the last guests make their way out of the party.
Oh.
Did you know that in the Victorian era, they would call benches seedy boys?
What? Really?
Oh.
I'm kidding, Cuddly. But what if?
It's good to see you in your civvies again.
Thank you.
Hmm.
I had a revelation the other day, Cuddly, and I think it was largely due to your continued influence upon me. There was a version of myself that might have been embarrassed to show you my true form. My information technology form.
IT form.
But what you said about me, about how my passion was what you had truly admired, that emboldened me to act. That emboldened me to feel like myself, regardless of how I chose to dress and act. Instead of separate entities, they are simply different facets of myself. A three-dimensional human being with his own thoughts, wants, and needs. I love dressing the way that I do. But feeling constricted by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did this in the first place. To make myself happy.
I place my hand at Damien's and feel the light squeeze. Looking up, I'm greeted by Damien's warm smile.
I'm trying to be more comfortable with who I am, rather than dwelling on who I could be to other people.
I can't stop smiling. I'm so proud of him. Damien, I'm so happy you realize that you can be a dog-loving goth.
Me too, Cuddly. Me too.
I feel myself inching closer and closer to Damien. I go to brush a lock of hair out of his face, and I'm shocked at how soft it is. How is your hair so soft?
Oh.
Dog shampoo.
I keep running my hands through his hair as he leans closer to me, placing the hand on the side of my face. He strokes my cheek with his thumb.
You know, public displays of affection were considered scandalous in the Victorian era.
Damien pulls me in for a kiss.
Oh.
But I think I can make an exception for you.
Okay!
We did it! We did it! He likes us! And it's the credits!
Yep. There we go.
We did it!
We actually got it. We got, I think, the good ending. We actually
There it
did
is, Aaron Hansen!
Yep. Of course he's the executive producer, so let's see. Oh, that Brian was Barry? Okay, Nathan.
Oh, Ray Navarre, really?
Joseph was Aaron. And there's Dan Abaddon. Oh, Wishmaster
Perfect.
Quinn. That was Brian. That was Susie? Okay.
That's cool.
Okay.
Vampire Daddy Get.
Oh,
That was a
wait,
good route. That was satisfying.
Yes. Yeah, I think that was a very satisfying one. Now, I think I might be tempted to try and romance all the dads off to the side.
Nice.
I might be tempted now. Maybe play it on my Steam Deck. Get all my daddies in place. Ooh, we're gonna get
Hell
this
yeah.
daddy. Then we're gonna get the bad ending for Amanda, and then your bad ending, and then we can all be sad together. There's a penguin minigame?
Wait, oh my god!
I know.
Dad battle, radio, piano,
Gotta check
whittling.
all the daddies. Yeah, these must be all mini games for each of the daddies. Yep, the Gargoyle mini game. Yep, that was one of them. Oh, we have to. Oh, that's probably for Craig. Yep, that's probably.
That makes
Craig.
sense.
Baths? I have never heard of baths. Have you heard of a baths before? This is not DVP by Barry? Ballad of a Fallen Dad by Brian, of course. Not sure about Service Shock, but... Yay! Now, I think we might actually... Oh yeah, we can speed this up. Oh, the dads! A game from the Game Grumps. Oh, look at that! Oh, that's the picture!
That is so cute! Look at them!
Yup, there we go. My shower.
That's our daughter.
The shower head attachment. Alright, there we go. Now, do we get it? Oh, wait. Oh!
Yo!
Okay. We got a special picture from Damien in the graveyard or cemetery.
That is a great picture.
Alright. There we go. I think we got the best ones of those.
I think we did too. And that's it! We did it!
We definitely did. We did it. We got the best ending for not only our own daughter, but we also got it for Damien. Well,
That was a really satisfying playthrough.
yes. And this was our very first playthrough on this channel. So CL, what do you think overall?
10 out of 10. I loved it.
Ah, lovely. I'm glad that you enjoyed yourself through this stream. And hopefully, maybe in the near future, that can be another one on the prospects. And that concludes my collab stream with CL Valkyrie while playing Dream Daddy. I want to thank wholeheartedly CL Valkyrie for joining me for these last couple of streams. And make sure you follow her. Her links are going to be down in the description below, and her channel for YouTube will be displayed alongside mine towards the end here. And if you want to check out Dream Daddy for yourself and support my content in the process, there is a purchase link also down there in the description below, alongside my other social media links. In the meantime, want to check out perhaps any of my other collaboration streams or the visual novel streams I've done in the past, like Hateful Boyfriend? Well, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified of when those pop up. Finally, I do have a main YouTube channel where I normally stream there at around 7 p.m. Central Time Zone, normally Fridays and Saturdays. You can check out that right here. Until then, hope you have an exquisite rest of your day, whether it be the morning, the afternoon, the evening, or the night, depending on where you may be. Ta-ta for now.